Namaste beautiful yogis. Today I'll be showing you how to prepare a purple sweet potato pie vegan recipe. This recipe is not raw, so it's perfect for people that are transitioning to raw or people that are not intending to be raw but try to eat healthy. It is a great recipe, extremely delicious, and it's actually very pretty, naturally colored by the sweet potatoes, purple sweet potatoes. There is two varieties of purple sweet potatoes, a California variety and the traditional ume Japanese sweet potato, purple sweet potato. So let's get started, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Alright, so this is how I make agar. I bring the water, just some water to boil, and I grab my agar. I get my agar from a Chinese or Thai store. This one is from a Thai store, and it's just agar-agar powder. It's basically it's a seaweed derivative, and it's a vegan gelatin. So I put the agar and I stir the entire time. I will just put a third of this back. And generally, if you have a sweetener already here, just like palm sugar, coconut milk and all of that, this is your jelly with vanilla. And it's very delicious, but I'm gonna use this for my pie, so I'm just preparing gelatin ahead of time. And I might pour a little bit of coconut milk just to cool it off, and that is it. I can let it sit and it will turn into jello. Okay, next I'm using the same blender from the persimmon pie. We're making something that is very traditional in Southeast Asia, but it's most people don't know about it in most other parts in the world. So I'm using ume or purple potato. They're so pretty. This is a California variety of purple potato, but you can use just the Japanese purple potato. And I am putting in the blender just probably around one medium-sized purple potato. Everything again is however you do it. And those are boiled purple potatoes. And I will keep it very simple. A little bit of mesquite, so you can substitute that with vanilla powder. It tastes divine. If you have access to mesquite, do try it. And let's see if I have coconut stevia left. This will look real pretty. So get a clear pie dish for this, and some almond or coconut milk, whatever you have on hand, and some agar-agar from the one that we made before. So I'm just gonna pour some agar-agar in here. It's still warm and not gelled, so hopefully that will not ruin the recipe. Our purple layer is ready. Now this recipe is a bit tricky because you have to put this in the fridge and let it set, and once it is firm, then you can make your second layer, which would be just sweet sticky rice and coconut milk, and again a sweetener, some form of a palm sugar or stevia or anything of maple or anything, but keep it something lighter in color so that it stays white, even though I'm using brown rice, but it's still pretty white. So this has to set in the fridge. Once it sets, we're gonna make the second layer of rice, coconut milk and sweetener, stevia or whatever, and vanilla, and we pour it on top and let it set again, and it's ready. It will be gelatinous consistency, hopefully, if I made my agar right. And I'll see you with the next step. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Normally I would wait a little longer, but I am going to continue just so that I can show you the recipe. And I'm getting ready to do yoga. So I have cooked brown sticky rice. It's delicious. It's one of the most delicious things ever from the grains. It's sticky brown rice, sweet. Delicious. I got it at the Korean store. You can get it at Thai stores and probably Chinese stores. For sure at Korean stores, and most Asian markets would carry sticky rice, also called glutinous rice. It doesn't have any gluten in it, and I put saffron in this part too, just to color it. I wanna make it more yellow rather than white, and just a few sprigs. Maybe like 7 sprigs, but that's because I have a lot of saffron. Otherwise I would use it more sparingly, as it is pretty expensive. And we'll put coconut milk, almond milk, sticky rice, stevia, and vanilla, and the agar. That's about it. You can add any flavor to it, but for me that would be enough. Alright, so my agar already looks pretty gelatinous, but it still needs time. I like to set it once I cook it, but for this recipe I have to blend it, and blending it can sometimes kind of ruin a little bit of the setting qualities, but for the most part you will get good results with agar. Okay, so we'll blend this. Alright, so now we have the blended. I put vanilla stevia in this because I'm out of the coconut stevia. So I put vanilla stevia in this, sticky rice, almond or coconut milk, either way, and the agar-agar that I showed you how to make. And that is it. I actually tried this thing already, whatever was the leftovers from this, and it's the best thing ever. It's so delicious, it's crazy. So now this is a bit yellow, beautiful yellow color because of the saffron. That's how I wanted it to be, but you can keep it white, yes. So that's about it. You can decorate again with cinnamon and cacao nibs or whatever else, like chipotle powder. Yes, I put chipotle on everything whenever I have this chipotle, and a little bit of cinnamon maybe in the center. Cinnamon does go very well with this, with the flavors of this, so maybe I'll just put it all. This is a really good cinnamon. I got it from Mountain Rose Herbs, and it's no, actually I got it from Vitaglow, vitaglow.com. I got 3 types of cinnamon: Vietnamese, the regular cinnamon, and I'll have to check what I have, but I have the healing cinnamons, the real cinnamons, Ceylon cinnamon, Vietnamese cinnamon, and some basic cinnamon, which is the cassia. Anyways, so this is ready, and I have a little extra which I will put in this pretty jar or pretty container, and I will let it set. This is going, I will have to show you how it looks when it sets, but here it is. here it is. I shouldn't shake it too much. Letting it set. There are the layers. Ah, so pretty. It is pretty. And I could have filled it up a little more so that both layers are equally big, but that's okay. So that is it. Easy, easy. And I have to show you this. I just collected these leaves from the neighborhood, and they're so pretty. These are ginkgo leaves. They're really good for you. This is a brain tonic. And some pretty maples. Maple leaves. It's so pretty. Yeah. So I want to grab the side with the cacao nibs. Wow. This is incredible. Wow. This is incredible. It's the most chocolatey, delicious, divine thing ever. This I already know. I don't need to try this because I tried it and I know it's the best thing I've ever tried in my entire life. The colors and everything is so amazing. This is spectacular. This is just spectacular. Look at this. I mean, how pretty is this? This is so delicious. I want to eat it without the spoon. Nom 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 nom. But come on, we all know that I'm very fancy and I use my hands to eat. I don't eat straight from the dish. Just all right, I'm done. I'm gonna get on with eating my pies, and actually I'll first have to do some yoga, then come back to my pies. Let me know if you make those pies and share the pictures with me. I want to see your creations. You guys are very, very creative. You've been putting toasted hazelnuts on top and all of this. All of this can be done in a million different ways. So share your photos with me. Let me know how you like them. Thanks for watching. Namaste. Oh, you have to try them now. Oh, this is the best thing I have ever tried. I mean, seriously, are you kidding me? Namaste, beautiful yogis, and now we are cutting the pies. I can't wait. Now the cool part about this is the saffron, the way it blended. The pie is yellow with deeper yellow polka dots. So this is pretty. It's just very pretty. The extra that I had left, I put it in this little container, and it just really polka dotted. It's awesome. It's pretty. Alright, so I don't even know if they're cuttable. I don't know if they turned out right. We shall see now. And either way, I know they're delicious because I already tried them. This is a single serving. You can really you don't need to cut it and serve it, but I'll do it for the purposes of this video. Ooh! This is just the persimmon, and it's, oh my god, are you kidding me? It's gelatinized. Ah, there is a little few pieces of apple left here that can be served. But look at this, it's just a persimmon. It has this quality to just stay like jello. It's persimmon in coins, but this is the quality of the persimmon. So it doesn't get better than this with natural ingredients. I think this is just gorgeous. Alright, and I know this is delicious, so I'll try it in a second. So the next pie is the trickier one, so let's see what happened here. It's pretty soft. And let's see, it's a small piece. There it is. Oh, and it's also a pretty pie. Alright, so this one, oh, look at this. They're both spectacular. I will show you. Let's grab one more piece from here. And I will show you how it looks from in the pie dish. This is probably one of the most delicious things I've ever had. I tried both layers from my extras and they were spectacular. So if you have access to purple potatoes and coconut milk and sticky rice, make it. It's a very simple pie and it's insane. Now, I want to show you one more thing before we wrap it up for today, and actually two more things. I want to show you the inside of this dish because it's so pretty. It's just extremely pretty. And one more thing, I made some extra agar-agar, so I want you to see how agar-agar looks, just pure agar-agar on its own. I added a little bit of young coconut flesh, but this is even not, I haven't even put this in the fridge yet. Once I put it in the fridge, it will be firm. But look at this, this is agar-agar. It's pure agar-agar water, and I put a little bit of coconut flesh in this and saffron obviously, and sweetener, some palm sugar and stevia, and that is it. It's a really pretty way to put, you can put all kinds of fruit inside and decorate it, and you can flip it upside down, and it's a beautiful presentation. Completely vegan too. So, and actually it's amazing for your thyroid. It stimulates the thyroid gland and metabolism, so it's actually healthy on top of being delicious. So here I am with all my pies, and let me know if you make these pies, if you have any questions, and I'll hopefully see you with a few more pies. Namaste.